Devil May Cry 2.
Okay, let's get this shit started. Ugh. They swarm like clouds and desperately seek the hunter's dark blood. Okay, so we just killed Phantom last. Did I not do it? Starfish butthole. Even better, Pone, there's teeth in the butthole. Hey, Vox. Because everyone knows people like teeth in their buttholes. It's fine. It's okay. Chaos ripens as the hunter runs toward the sky. Oh shit, it's a nerd.
Sorry,
I did a mission and
never
you missed nothing.
Oh, good. Let me pull up your guides that you need.
Yeah, and how dare you not respond, so I just have to commit to doing this shit anyway.
No, I was doing exactly what I told you I was doing. I was going out to eat. Right, you're on mission. You just finished mission 16?
No, I just finished mission 15.
Okay. Did you get the chrono heart?
There was a heart in that mission? Because all that mission was fighting enemies to get into a butthole.
This is for Dante, right?
Yeah.
Kill an enemy on top of the one eye that does not show itself. Weird mark on the ground. And then
Fuck
the
off.
chrono. It's the chrono heart, apparently. Find. There's a big lump on the ground where there is no eye. To obtain this heart, you need to knock an enemy on top of this lump for the chrono heart to be revealed.
Well, tough shit.
Okay. Mission 16 also has a heart.
Okay.
Okay, for Dante, it's called the Frost Heart. Okay. On mission 16, after defeating Bulwark and obtaining the other sacrileges, you need to you enter a room with another elevator and blood goats and demon choruses. Defeat all the enemies and the last sacrilege will be given to you. Go back out of this room and there will be one room you have never entered. Can be hard to find, but once you do, there's a pedestal with a heart on it and 4 statues of abyss goats. Blah.
AKA, I need to fight one of the bosses we've fought before.
Yes. Hi, Pony. What sword is that you have on your back?
This is the Vendetta. It is exclusive to this game.
Oh. Interesting.
Where's the other ones? Then there is also the Merciless, which is also just exclusive to this game.
Okay. Interesting. New emotes for Discord all done, but now you have a headache. No, Ember!
Oh no. Hope they were fun emotes that were worth the headache.
They were Star Kid ones? Yes!
Why am I shocked by this? I also like how the elevator didn't take us up any height if you were looking outside.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, the Lords in Black, Webby, and Cinderella's Castle in Spider one. Nice! I'll go back and watch some more Star Kid.
I've seen exactly one of those musicals and I do not remember it at all.
Do you know the name?
The guy who didn't like musicals. 'Cause that's what the one Ember made me
That was
watch.
a good one. I really like that one.
I have no doubt it's good. It's been so long I do not remember it.
I also just really like Twisted, the Jafar one.
I'm shocked you like the one with the evil guy as the main character.
What? No.
Fucking bougie ass bitch with all this marble.
Right? What do you have in your mouth, Wall? Get that out. Spit it.
It's spitting its balls at us.
I was talking about the second floor wall, the thing with the shiny in its mouth. Secret room, level 2!
I wasn't even aware I was doing that. Okay.
Give the album for Twisted. Nice. Oh god, I want to go back and watch more Hatchetfield stuff. I think I was going through the short ones that they did over Zoom. I'll go back and listen to more of those. I watched the Oregon Trail. I've seen Twisted, Cinderella's Castle, obviously. The guy who didn't like musicals. I'm most of the way through Firebringer.
That sounds like a Carrie-inspired one.
No, he's not.
Well, then that's just a waste.
Of all the ones, I think you would like the guy who didn't like musicals.
I mean, from what Ember told me, I thought it was fine. I just didn't have any strong opinions on it.
I mean, yeah, it does follow a lot of the horror tropes. They're just like, yeah. Oh, what was the one? Black Friday. That was a good one.
Isn't that the one where they actually started introducing the Lords in Black?
I don't know. I have no reference for the timeline of when things were introduced because I just kind of skip around.
That's right, because I remember Ember mentioning that there was evil possessed dolls, and then about a couple months later, oh, suddenly these evil dolls are actually something.
Oh, Nerdy Prudes Must Die is also a really good one. I want to rewatch that one. That one's good.
What exactly is an Oromancer?
I don't know. I really like the Hatchetfield universe. It's interesting. I want to rewatch the Hatchetfield ones just to pay more attention to the Lords in Black. Nightmare Time. Yeah, I watched one Nightmare Time, I think, with the, I don't remember what they called him. But the, basically Sasquatch guy. Eight, ma'am. Yes, that one.
Oh my.
Oh. What happened here?
Look, someone. It's a bad time of the month for someone. It's fine.
That's not how blood dries.
Do you know how demon blood dries?
Not demon blood. I know the blood you're mentioning, though.
Okay, so this is Bulwark.
Okay, that's Bulwark. We're gonna look for another elevator. Does he only have one puppy now?
No, he has two.
Okay.
Just you can't see them because it's just fucking shitty ass cameras.
Come in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Holly missed me.
Aww. Okay, so I defeated Bulwark. Now what?
Okay, you enter a room with another elevator and blood goats and demon choruses. Defeat all these enemies.
Okay, so I need to find the blood goats and the little cherubs. Get juggled, bitch.
Okay. Is this the room?
I don't think so. I haven't encountered any blood goats.
Okay.
Just encountering all the little shadow monkeys.
Why would you get all this marble only for it to turn out like this?
Because rich people have no taste.
This is true.
Especially the ones who try to consort with demons to get power they don't deserve.
Yeah.
It must have been that little corridor. Oh, I got a biscuits.
Right. Oh, look, it says blood goats and demon choruses.
Well, I got demon choruses.
Defeat them all.
I'm assuming that's it.
I mean, no. That's a sacrilege.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I don't think this is the room. We haven't had another room with an elevator.
But you said all we did was kill Bulwark, and we killed Bulwark.
After you defeat Bulwark, you enter a room with another elevator and blood goats and demon courses. Defeat other enemies and the last sacrilege will be given to you. Go back out of this room and there will be one room you have never entered. Can be hard to find, but once you do, there's a pedestal with a heart on it.
You want to know what the problem is?
You can't get out?
I entered the elevator instead.
Oh, emotes. Very nice.
Oh, now can I go back down? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Son of Sparta, you must repent your sins. Don't speak. Just die.
What the fuck was that dialogue?
I don't know.
Hey, Shu.
Why, Shu?
I mean, considering how this fight is the only one that's actually designed around the actual combat system in the game, it's not that bad a fight. It could use a lot more, but like as a base idea for a ranged fight, it's not bad. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna forget this face that I definitely forgot existed. Hey, Bo.
Hi. You're a bee bitch.
Yeah, but unlike the previous game where my rank was all over the place, I'm consistently a bitch in this one. Evil must be opposed and destroyed.
We have no more hearts for Dante's run.
Oh shit, cutscene. Stop dying.
No.
Oh, one of the MacGuffins is shining a different color.
What the fuck? Oh, he's going Super Saiyan. Game over. We failed.
I wish.
Now I'll absorb his power. I will become an all-powerful immortal.
What
Oh,
accent?
oh shit, a plot's happening.
Oh shit!
What? What's going on?
Apparently this is his true voice.
Ooh.
Is that the medallion? You switched them?
A false coin? for a false god. Time.
Remember the last time we seen him, he was actually like kind of cool.
Sad.
It really looks like Dante's was supposed to be the second half of the plot because that enemy is a spoiler.
Tony wants the noise as a redeem.
You like how in this boss fight, the boss hasn't done anything yet?
Yep, it's my favorite.
Oh shit, the boss shot at me.
Oh shit, he did something!
I think the boss is there. There he is. This camera is a fucking mess. Look at this cocky little bitch.
Oh.
I was going to be the king of this world.
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
Dante, that's not how bullets work.
You defeated Arius. There's just one thing left.
Kiss me.
Oh shit.
Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vida Marly.
Oh, shoo, I wish it was a duel.
The devils. But the truth is, I was created by Arius.
Dun dun dun.
And attack the humans at any time. Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
It makes more sense if we had, you know, Lucia's side of the story.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return.
Right.
No.
I'm expendable.
Dante has never escaped from the demon world before.
You don't need to worry about me.
Never ever.
I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But
He said the thing.
Let's leave it to fate.
He said that thing.
Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
Yeah, and he's gone by the time you look down.
No,
Oh,
he's using a trick coin.
right, I forgot.
don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Dante shall surpass all who came before him. Actually... This is where the game starts sucking majorly.
Uh,
Because it's about to go 2 boss fights in a row, and they are the worst. And isn't this just such a visually appealing boss fight?
definitely not doing something on this side.
I fuck. Wait, why the fuck is Griffin here? We didn't fight Griffin.
Let's get fucked.
I think I found its blind spot.
No good. Fuck this thing.
No, it's the next one it's gonna get pissy. Because the next fight's an actual fight. Peak gameplay here, folks.
So much fun.
Are you surprised that this game almost killed the franchise?
No.
Oh, it's everyone's favorite bitch for last.
There's no Virgil.
We haven't encountered true Virtue yet, so it's Phantom instead. Oh, it's the monkey lost. What's the monkey gonna do? Oh, just scream at me. Okay. That's Argosax down, technically. This bitch. So you saw how big that health bar was?
Yep.
Yeah, guess what's gotta go again. Oh no, it lied to me, okay. I could have sworn that I still had to do that entire health bar again. I like how the game is punishing me for doing melee. Not I'm doing it wrong, it's actively going, haha, fuck you, have an instant attack. Nice work, Amber.
Well, Amber.
There we go.
You did. Despair.
The Despair Embodied. It's a great boss name. Wasted in this game.
Oh, watch out for his dicks.
Dual hand dicks. Oh yeah, completely great boss design. Except for when it punishes you for using melee with Dante of all people.
Mr. Melee Mans.
Yeah. He didn't even say jackpot. Fuck you. Yeah, really cool visual design for a boss.
Yeah. Let's go all the way to hell.
Okay. You're a cunt.
I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Total results. That was it. That was the end of Dante's campaign.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a thing.
Oh yeah, and
Costume change.
you unlock like actual like designer outfits for some of the costumes in this one.
Okay.
How do I go back in? Yes. Nope. Lucia. Are you ready to watch the entire thing again, except this time there's actually going to be plot?
Yes, I would like some plot, please.
Because I forgot Lucia is the actual plot character.
Okay, her first thing will be in the second mission.
I have to go new game with her, don't I? Yep.
Second bucket of popcorn.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons and humans
Fuck you, Mundus.
under their rule, humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons.
She must have just dyed her hair. That hair is bright.
I didn't know it's not her natural red.
The legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
What's up?
Bird, that's what's up.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparta.
Ocean!
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 Toward the south, the Protector will find the time.
Oh my. Why would you put your watch there?
Maybe they like how it ticks against it.
Fuck your chimney!
Yeah, these people don't need chimneys.
Don't need no people. You gotta burn.
Who needs people when you can have demons instead?
Fair. You're a dildo. You
That's
thought a
such a
book
mean
was
thing.
a dildo.
Wait, what?
Shoe in the chat. She
When
said
did-
that's a dildo.
I I thought you were referring to the rough shape of the island.
Oh,
Because, I
I'm
mean,
making fun of her the one time I drew a book, and she said it was a dildo.
I mean, if you're experimental enough, you could maybe make it work.
Maybe.
Okay, so that was not the way to go.
Well, Pony, the dildo was probably in the shower when you didn't put it away.
Maybe I have to examine the white door.
Maybe. I only have a guide for the hearts. It's your job to do the levels.
I know, that's the problem. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Because this is back when they still wanted you to spend orbs to break the fucking doors.
Dorbs.
You're a dorb.
Push it up, fuck monsters.
Get knifed, bitches. No, we haven't encountered any blobs yet, Pone. There's our Gorb.
Gorb!
I can find offering red orbs.
For some reason, my dyslexia read power up as power pop. I'm like, Poppy? Yeah.
There'll be puppies later on.
I know.
Did you like how her Devil Trigger is an angel burb?
Is it?
Yeah. I'll wait until I get some more Devil Trigger to properly show it again.
Cool.
Fuck your statue. Yeah. See? Angel Burb.
Oh, interesting.
She is quite literally the most angelic a character ever gets in this series, and she's never seen again. Which is saying something considering how 4's going to have an entire angel aesthetic for a lot of demons. Man, this camera. I see that. You're not escaping me. Oh, wait, I would need the flying heart, wouldn't I? No, I don't. Haha, fuck you, game. Do you like how we just did the entire first mission in reverse?
Yeah, so much fun. Alright, mission 2 has a thingy.
Yeah, I think this is the one I was thinking of that was early on. It's like in the center of town or something.
Probably.
The arrow heart will give the protector the chance to reach the skies.
That will.
Nope, I lied. This isn't the area I'm thinking of. Wait, if I stand on that, that should give me demonic. There we go.
Yeah, you should be able to do this one.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure just bashing on an orb is the hardest thing in this game has to offer. Oh man, that was so hard to get. Sayonara, losers! I can fly, you can't. The Drodo of Doom. Grob. This is a familiar boss.
Yay.
I'm surprised, Bone. As a whole, you should have used it at least once. It feels like her campaign's literally easy mode.
Yeah?
The enemies are dying much faster and they stagger so much easier. Despite the fact she's using size instead of a giant fuck-ass sword. I can't believe this bitch needs something. Well, to be fair, she's supposed to be new and exciting compared to Dante's guns and stabby. She's supposed to be the femme fatale version. That's why she gets daggers and the angel vibes. Equipment. Swords? No. You can't just give her guns, Pone. Don't ask me why, we just can't. No, she gets knives because knives are the sexy thing. You should understand this. Even though crossbows and all that shit can be just as good. Yeah, but the difference between that is that Bayonetta is literally just supposed to be sexy female Dante. That's why she has more guns. That's why she has long black hair and the blue aesthetic compared to Dante's red.
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
She does have a nice butt, that's true.
It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan
Fucking French.
fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public
Remember how when we got this cutscene and Dante's like, there just wasn't any of this?
power,
Mm-hmm.
please deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful! I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor. If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father,
You there?
son of Sparta.
No Sparta.
Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear? Here is the bastone. Now we have only one piece remaining. I believe that it is in the ruin.
I know.
She has many arms but only one heart. She waits for the protector deep in the water.
Okay, this one has the healing heart.
Oh, that's a useful one.
Once we have made it through to the harbor, that's when
Okay.
we have instruction.
So when we can get Lucia soaking wet.
Yes. Which obviously she needs. She's dealing with Dante.
She's dealing with the worst form of Dante.
Yeah.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. I'm actually annoyed this is working as well as it just did. Funny, that's how I'm feeling.
I slept until 3 today.
Damn. Sleepy
But in
bitch.
Jake. Yeah.
I guess that's allowed.
Yeah.
Clear more. It looks like she has giant chicken wing arms.
She
Okay, I'm at the harbor.
Okay. At the bottom on the right, there's an observatory. Enter it and defeat the enemies to allow entrance to the room. Top of the stairs. The healing heart is in that room.
So it's just like the other time we're in this level. It's in the same spot.
Yeah.
I'll come back when I have more flying for that.
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Oh, right. Dante also flickered. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Every time we grab one of them, that's what happens. Yeah, I know, right, Pone? No, not there. Up here. Oh, that is... This pisses me off. So I have the flying heart, right? So I can fly up. And as I
Sure.
complain, it...
Can't fly up, bitch.
Except I can. That's the weird thing. It decides when and where to let me do it.
Yeah.
Because I have to complain, it won't let me fly even though it has the flying heart, but then it let me fly, kind of.
Yeah, get fucked.
Secret Gorb.
Secret Gorb.
Secret Tunnel. This boss again. That's such a bad boss.
Bitch.
I'm consistently a bitch, it's true.
There's a heart at the very beginning of your next mission.
Okie dokie.
Mission 4, jump down to the tunnel next to you at the start of the mission. Check the pedestal for the heart.
Oh, this is where the actual parasites are. That's right. I'm assuming it says just kill all the enemies to make it unlock.
I have read everything there is. Mission 4, jump down to the tunnel next to you at the start of the mission, check the pedestal for the offense art.
Okay. Ember, how did you get guacamole in your hair?
Ember, no!
You're supposed to eat it, not put it in your hair.
Got it. You did it.
Yep. Yeah, but how did it fall into your hair? Like, generally with how people eat, food falling into hair is not a common thing.
Well, there might be 2 hearts in the next mission.
Ooh. Well, you have a lot of hair. This is news to me. Can't touch me, I have so many knives.
That's one of my Pathfinder characters currently.
Walk backwards, fling knives.
I don't even walk backwards, I just stand in one spot and they can never get close enough because I murder them fast. Oh, that's wrong. One did get up and swallowed me last time.
Oh, you got Vord.
I got bored.
Oh my.
I blame my wisdom saving throw, which caused me to go into a blood frenzy, which then made me go into melee. Normally I'd be fine.
But you got Vord instead.
I got Vord instead.
Oh no, whatever
Oh,
shall
I
I do
forgot
to
about
avoid the
the tank.
tanks? Well, the hell of standing still is avoiding every single attack being thrown at me.
I believe this happened with Dante's Route as well.
Yeah, but the tank wasn't a boss. This is how you design boss fights, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Showtime for like a split second.
This is so fun.
It's gonna be such a refreshing change going from this into DMC 3.
I hope so.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
That's
Cunt.
You can't say that word. That's my word.
Cunt.
Complete global saturation.
Is that what the tagline for Ouroboros is?
No, the Ouroboros is the virus Wesker's trying to use it in fucking Resident Evil 5. So during one of his big monologues about it, that's literally what he says about complete global saturation.
Okay.
It's such a good fucking cutscene. Wesker is the best villain. You would love Wesker.
Okay. I trust you. Oh no, you don't watch it 9 times. It's unskippable. Oh no.
Like, for context, Wesker is a giant buff blonde man who likes to wear leather and is a complete drama dork.
I love him.
Yeah. When I get
I
around,
already know I love him.
when I get around to doing the Resident Evil games, if there's one thing you're going to love, it's Wesker being the most dramatic, edgy bitch.
Yay. I never expected to like anything from Resident Evil games. They're just not my vibe.
No, you think they're not your vibe.
I really don't think they're my vibe.
How would you know if you haven't properly experienced them?
I don't have time or money to get any game that might have something for me in it.
If only you had a friend who likes to play games that you generally don't like for you.
If only.
Oh well.
Thank you for playing this for me, by the way, 'cause I hate this game, and I'm glad I know why.
You hate this game and you don't even have to play it.
I don't have to play it, and I hate it. It's not like I'm still playing through Xenoblade 2 for Annie. I'm just like going through it like, oh my god, I hate this. Annie will ask me a question about the world, and I'll just look at her and be like, I have no idea. I did not pay attention.
And he's trying to genuinely
stopped paying
connect with it for you, and then you're like, I don't care.
I'm like, that's a very good question, Darren. But also, I don't know if they answered it because I don't remember the answer. But also, it was at this point when I was playing it last that I stopped paying attention.
Also, can we just look at our little run cycle, how goobery it is?
That little goober.
Oh, go on, shoot.
We were talking to another in his chat about... What is that?
Resident Evil 6.
Oh, alright, 6.
Resident Evil 6 is fine.
I only remember the logo for it because I remember when it came out and people were like, that's a giraffe getting a blowjob.
Oh, right. Oh, I had my numbers mixed up. Resident Evil 6 sucks. But yes, that is the giraffe blowjob game.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard you're doing Resident Evil 6 for the melee weapon early challenge. I put a Jennifer. Yeah. That's self-harm if I ever heard it. That game has 8 separate campaigns. Because each campaign is meant to be co-op. So there's 2 sides to the campaign that are essentially the same except for minor differences.
Oh.
And it's even funnier because the 7th campaign is a solo campaign that can also be played co-op.
They really wanted that to be the co-op game, didn't they?
Oh yeah, like it even has like a power upgrade system. So you can have like classes of character. It's so dumb. I don't know if you can play as Hunk in 8. I played a lot of 8, and I don't remember much of it because it got stupid after the castle. Because I mean, once Tall Vampire Mummy left, most of the others weren't worth remembering.
Is there another Tall Vampire Mommy other than Lady Dimitrescu?
No, that's her. That's it.
I can never remember what game she's in.
She's an 8.
Okay.
No, you don't play as Hunk in Resident Evil 6. Do not dare sully Hunk's name in that game. Since you have no context, Elvie, Hunk is essentially a silent military guy who is considered like the ultimate soldier in those games. But he only turns up in extra scenarios that technically aren't really canon, kind of.
No.
So imagine once you beat the game, there's another campaign that unlocks that, which is effectively the best stormtrooper who comes in and cleans up after you.
That's honestly
Hunk.
what I would want from a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, that's why like people like low-key really like Hunk, because it's such a stupid idea. It's fun.
Why not? You go through a normal Resident Evil campaign and there's all this crap everywhere, and I want to see the guy that cleans up everything after.
Yeah, that's what Hunk does. What the fuck am I doing? I need to get power, but the cord goes out there, but I can't go out there. Oh, and it's even better. Whenever you beat Hunt's campaign, you unlock a character called Tofu.
Tofu?
You are a blocker Tofu. You have to complete. You have to complete a run with the bare minimum amount of getting hit. Because every time you get hit, a giant bite's taken out of the lump of tofu.
Oh no!
See, this is why the old school Resident Evil games are great, because they do the silly shit like that.
Yeah, it is a little bit silly shit. I don't want the fucking dad trying to find his daughter thing without some silly shit going on.
But see, there is a lot of silly shit in the game, like how they actively refuse to show his fucking face.
But that wasn't intentional, and you know it. That wasn't meant to be a silly thing. That was meant to be. That was an artistic choice they made. Is what I mean.
Yeah, but I can't take that game seriously with how they specifically put shadows over his face in the one cutscene he has showing his face.
It is funny, but that wasn't intentionally meant to be funny.
And it's even better because when you get to the once you beat the game and unlock all the unlockable menus, anytime you can buy anything that's related to him, his face is still shadowed.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It was so stupid.
Ethan. There is something about those about the new first-person Resident Evil games that it's always the first villain is the best part of that game, and then the rest of the game just is downhill.
That?
What?
It's like they made it the game for that one boss, and they're like, I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah, because in 7 there's the Bayou father who's like Ethan, and he's great. And then in 8 is Lady Dimitrescu, and then you got the rest of the cast after that. It's just not worth it. Except
Ethan
for
was in the Bayou one. I forgot.
yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dad fighting you in the fucking car. However, in 8, I'll give the second to last villain some minor props because it's essentially Hillbilly Magneto.
I don't remember the boss fight in that one. I know I watched it.
No, I'm not saying the boss fight. The boss fight's fucking stupid. I mean, like, the character.
Uh-huh.
Because he has this dumb rivalry with Lady Dimitrescu, but he's Hillbilly Magneto.
Maybe Dim is amazing. And then the sudden thirst for all the tall ladies made me very happy.
Yeah.
She was sold on Hillbilly Magneto.
Good, because he's worth being sold on. Oh, I wish he threw tractors at people. He just turns himself into a giant hillbilly mech.
Because it's not like, it's like Hillbilly from Bayou Town, not Hillbilly like Nebraska rednecks. I have a feeling there's different flavors of Hillbilly.
That's fair.
Combine?
Yeah, that's what he does. It's conceptually a kind of fun idea. It just makes no sense in Resident Evil.
Farm equipment is scary. Someone needs to make a horror game surrounding farm equipment.
They did. It's called Outlast 2.
But that... No...
That sigh was all I wanted. Do I still...
Such a bad game. I'm not even scared of it.
There's so many things we can say about that fucking game.
There's a lot we can say. Oh, you could also have your rants again about the Until Dawn movie.
Oh... See, the problem is I can't rant because I ended up kind of liking the movie.
I saw that.
It's a very bad Until... Well, you know the premise of Until Dawn, right?
Rich posh kids do a prank and end up fucking dying.
Yeah, and then surprise, surprise, there's actually evil monsters there that end up killing them, and it's typical supermassive games or whatever that company's called bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the least offensive of them, but it's still like it shows you the sort of bullshit they're gonna do later on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not helping you with your hearts. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I already figured that was one. Is there another one in this mission? It was the Flame Heart.
That was the Flame Heart. There is the Electro Heart.
Is it in this mission?
Yeah, there was... for Lucia, Mission 5 in the same room as Dante found the Vendetta. Go to the Dark Alcove and the Evil Heart will be traded in for the Electro Heart.
Ah, that's plot progression, that's fine.
Okay. Then we're good.
That should be not there, but just left to the side. It should be right here.
I love her ninja run in her
know, right?
angel form. Such a nerd.
But yeah, back to the Until Dawn movie. So you remember
Yes.
you remember the vague idea of that it's rich people pulling a prank on each other, and then all of a sudden there's actually Wendigos. Like that's literally the extent of the plot. So imagine rich assholes, but they're not like assholes. They're just assholes in that they don't know anything, sort of asshole way.
Oh, no.
No, but I mean this in like a good way, in that eventually you can kind of like you don't hate them when they start like trying to win you over. Like it's actually kind of like you kind of okay with them. It's really weird. And then they they stumble upon a time loop.
Yeah, you told me about this, and I generally just kind of reject time loop movies, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, but I
Where's
gotta
this
remember
gonna go?
this is the Until Dawn movie in a game that has never had time loops.
Yes, which is why I'm fucking confused.
Yep. And
I'm pretty sure devils and demons are interchangeable in this world.
yeah, it's the same shit.
Okay.
What else is there? Oh, and apparently the water in that area just makes you explode when you drink it. That's never explained. It's just like after a few loops, they barricade themselves into a bathroom, and then prior the taps in there have never worked, so all of a sudden they're working.
Okay.
So one of them takes a really big gulp and says, "Anyone else thirsty?" They go, "Sure." Pass the water around. Then he starts, after a bit of like plot exposition, he starts coughing up blood, and he's hiding it because that's what they do in those sort of movies.
You always hide the coffee, not blood, of course.
Then, when I say he explodes, how do you imagine this explosion to be?
If it's a hacky horror movie, I just imagine that they cut to a bunch of meat flying outwards with a big kaboom.
It's even better. It's a proper literal blood, like an actual proper physical prop explosion of meat.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. So that happens. Then the girl next to him, who's just realizing what happened, she then explodes.
Okay.
Then they run outside. Then the other three who don't take a little sip, they run outside. Like, okay, maybe it's enough. Then the one who drank the water last for some reason starts exploding in pieces. So she loses a leg, then her arm, then her stomach explodes. Then she just finally explodes. No reason why she explodes in like little bits, but she does.
Okay.
And then one of the last remaining guy, he either explodes or he gets impaled.
Impaled.
Look, this is when the plot twist happened, and that Peter Stormare comes in and is like, "Ooh, I've been watching this the entire time." Like, you know how Peter Stormare does that character for these stupid things? Where he's the psychiatrist watching everything, and it's never relevant to the actual fucking game. Because Peter Stormare is the actual evil villain, apparently. I need to pause so we can fucking finish this rant.
Okay.
At one point, there is quite literally a kaiju Wendigo shown for exactly one scene. Then it's never relevant to the movie again. There is an Evil Dead style witch who possesses the main character for one scene, and then after she kills everyone, she never comes back again. There is a serial killer who wears a mask, who will be relevant throughout all the loops for some reason, but it's still not relevant. Like, the only relevance it has to Until Dawn is that the mask looks vaguely like what the mask rich asshole uses.
Yeah.
But there's no explanation for why this thing's a killer that is systematically hunting them down. It's just he's there. Like, there's
serial killer backstory.
Well, like, you know how all these sort of horror movies, there's the bearish justification for why there is an undead serial killer killing everyone.
Yep.
No explanation for why he's there.
No.
And weirdest of all, they kill him in the final loop. Like a genuine, like, he's not coming back sort of thing.
Okay.
And I forgot, the Wendigos show up apparently.
That is in the game, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the game, except where this area happens is not anywhere near the mountain.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Apparently you just become a Wendigo as you give up and give in to the night.
That sounds fun.
And you remember how, like, seriously dangerous the Wendigos were in the game, right? Like, if they saw you, you were guaranteed dead.
Yes, they're scary.
They're just zombies with extra teeth.
No.
Like, there is, at one point, a horde of shambling Wendigos running at the characters, and everyone survives.
Oh, boo.
Like, you remember at the end of Until Dawn, like, 2 of them showed up, and you had to be so careful. Just 2.
Careful.
Yeah. Oh, and
No, I could not play that game just for a laugh because those things scare me. And like I would fuck it all up. Everyone would die right away.
I need to explain how Peter Stormare dies because it is the stupidest. So you got to understand, he's been researching this phenomenon the entire time and watching the effects it has on everyone who goes through it and undergoes the Wendigo process. He understands the water makes people explode. He understands how the loop works. He willingly walks into the loop when there has been no sacrifice, because apparently that's how you survive. One person must be sacrificed to the night to ensure anyone else can get out. Because that's the premise of the movie. You have to survive until dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So, the majority of the cast, they're off distracting all the Wendigos running away and shit. So, main girl gets into the office of Peter Stormare, who then walks in with his coffee. Places it down on the desk. Literally 1 cup space away, water's dripping on his desk.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Spicy water.
So, main girl gets him to go on his little monologue rant. And whenever he turns around, she just nudges it slightly. Does it a few times. Drip, drip, drip into the coffee. Monologue still going, pushes it back. Not even, like, you would assume he'd notice the water on top of the coffee. It wouldn't, like, mix straight away.
Right.
Drinks the exploding water.
This is so stupid. Why do you like this movie?
I'm also not done, like, there's no way you can have, like, you know how if there's dripping water, there are times where you can go, okay, I can understand how they'd ignore it, and then there's, how the fuck, why would you put your coffee right next to it?
No, yeah, my coffee cup is going on the opposite side of my desk.
Yeah, like this isn't like a tiny drop that you can brush off as.
Oh, I'm putting like a cup to catch the water, so I know not to put anything in there.
There is a small puddle in the area levels of drippage.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
But the really annoying thing is ignoring the start of it where they try to justify everything and ignoring the ending, which is just weird. The looping aspect in between is actually somewhat good.
Okay.
Like you know how we watched Evil Dead and it's a lot of stupid shit, but it's fun stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah. The OG. Anyway. Yes.
Yeah. If you package this as an Evil Dead movie, it would make perfect sense, and we'd have so much fun with it. Because it's an actual the time
those games still scary. Movies.
The time loop aspect of this movie is actually genuinely fun and well shot and directed. Like the middle part of this movie is good, and there's even a section where they go, "Okay, we've got like 7 loops to go. We'll be fine." Cuts to go like, "Oh no, we're on the 13th loop," and they all go, "What?" Then the guy's like, "Wait, and then one of the guys goes, "Wait, I've been recording stuff. Let me just pull out my phone." And there's suddenly 7 more videos, and you get a brief montage of all the failed loops.
Yes.
And there's just all this weird shit. Like, there's this weird parasitic worm thing in one of them.
Okay.
Then there's a weird ghost Slenderman sort of thing in another.
Uh-huh.
And then there's one that's, kind of what happens in Until Dawn-ish, but it's not. It's obviously not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the middle part of this movie is legitimately kind of alright.
Which is surprising coming from the game.
Yeah. Oh, and you want to know how this ties into the game?
Yes.
It's a prequel. The final shot of that movie is the group of assholes pulling up at the final spot.
No.
Now, I'd like to point out that the Until Dawn games has a vague reason for why there are Wendigos in that area. That only makes sense that within the context of that thing. This movie does not explain how those Wendigos get from there to where that movie is.
And why they change, apparently.
And you got to remember that, like, in the Until Dawn game, it's a snowstorm that's also happening on top of a mountain.
Yes.
The movie is set in the middle of a valley underground.
No.
It is such a bizarre movie. Okay, I need to get back to the game. I'm done my rant. Yeah, but like in a few weeks, if you said you wanted to watch it, I would actually consider watching it with you.
Okay. We might have to watch it in a couple weeks.
You'll have to tell me when, though, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to willingly choose to watch it. But you are going to be pretty surprised at just how actually surprisingly competent the horror movie aspect of it is. Like, you know when you watch a movie going and expecting to be bad and you're annoyed that it's not?
Yes.
Like, it's not a good movie, but it's not the bad shitty movie you wanted to be angry about. Like, you know how I do not like those series of games at all.
Yeah, no, we did the stream one, and that made us go, maybe we don't do the one where Healthy rants about how they fucked up a serial killer.
Yeah. But, like, that made me almost want to like it. That's how good it was in comparison to the others.
Yeah, that's surprising, because we
Yeah.
hate those games.
Yeah, because they're very bad at being horror, whereas this one's surprisingly competent. It's just the Until Dawn part's the bad part. I love just spinning in place.
Like a dance. Hey, it's you.
Hey, Shu, how's the rant?
I mean, it's on the soundboard. Right. It's a helicopter time. Let's go. This one's not a demon helicopter, though, so I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
We haven't gone to the demon helicopter yet, just wait.
Alright. Fabulous.
But yeah.
Oh, you're extra bitch this time, cut. Yeah, not just a bitch, cut.
Well,
Cut.
I did pause specifically to rant for like 10 minutes.
Oh, does that... Wait, does pausing affect your score?
I think, well, clear time. I would have to explain it.
Oh, jeez! I can't believe... But your pause! That's so unfair!
A
That's the
lot
only-
of good
that's the only
fuck
thing that
your
makes sense.
score.
Jeez.
It was worth it. I needed that rant.
It was fucking...
6.
Anyway, Marley says hi. Oh,
Hi,
hang on,
Marley.
I have it.
I don't see anything for mission 6 for Lucia.
Cool.
Oh, wait, I have a soundboard for her.
Oh, baby.
The baby.
Well, it appears that
Oh, he's back to his sexy voice.
Perfect.
you are my
Yes.
creation.
Oh, this is where she learns it.
Mathieu.
This was just a big old bluff.
She found you when you were about to be disposed of, and then raised you as a soldier. Is that what you consider to be a mother?
I mean, that is technically a definition of a mother.
Look. You
That
have
happened with me and Pathfinder the other night.
that you're a mannequin. Kai. That is your real name.
She could be seen by Xehanort.
I was literally about to say it.
Those Greek letters are so edgy.
God, Annie made that joke the other day, like with something random that had an X in the name, and she's just like, "Oh no, they can be seen by Xehanort." And I just kind of paused and, Ugh.
I'm glad I've ruined that for you.
I'm glad I don't know what that means.
You guys don't just stay away from Kingdom Hearts.
So you see, Xehanort can mark things with an X, and whenever he marks things with that X known as the recurgent sigil, he can see them wherever they are. Which is how, in that game, Xehanort always knows where he is. Number 2.
Which kingdom? That was in 2? God, I blacked out so many of it.
No, it's so stupid.
Everyone wanted to fuck the organization, especially Axel, and the final boss fight was the most cinematic thing I'd ever played, and that's all I remember Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's all I need to remember.
I have watched a recap video of Kingdom Hearts several times over in order to understand it for a friend of mine. Cough.
What was the 6-hour one I sent you?
Yeah. No, you did send me a 6-hour one, but you sent me a shorter one.
Oh, I'm too loud? Diem Sea, can you turn me down? Or maybe I'll turn myself down, hang on. We'll do a little both.
That's it, you're at 64 on mine, so you're already fairly low.
Alright, I'm turning myself down. I was at 60, I turned myself down to 50. I was peeking. Weird, because I'm not using the blue mic, I'm using the regular...
And I literally do not change anything on my end, so...
I'm at 69.
No, you were at 69, you're a bit loud, so you're a bit lower now. Hey look, it's a Mothra!
Mothra!
Which is funny, because early today Ember sent me a picture of a Mothra, like, suit that people can wear.
Jeez. Ember, look, it's your girl. Is one of the inflatable costumes? Yes.
Wait, but the funniest thing is, like, where the legs go is where the abdomen comes out. So look, so if you were really freaky, that's you could say you fucked Mothra that way.
All right.
Glad we get to play this again, so Amber can see it.
Yeah. This is such a fun boss fight.
I feel like if I was a villain in one of these games, I'd just call people defects just to freak them out. To be like, yeah, I totally created you. And then, like, what the fuck? That just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
I want Lucia to get back to Grandma and be like, you didn't tell me I was made by a guy. She's just like, girl, no, that's not true.
Hello.
No, but it is true. It is explicitly true.
It's so stupid. They spent no time trying to build that up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting the plot to be good in this fucking game so far? Remember how we played down this campaign and there was no plot?
I wanted a little bit. You told me there was plot, and so I wanted it to be good.
Yeah. No, I said there was more plot in Lucia's campaign, and there has technically been more plot.
But yeah,
he's right, you know.
Right.
I'm technically correct. The best sort of correct.
The best kind of correct. Goddamn Futurama. I was thinking about something in the car today, and I can rope Diem Sea into this, and maybe Pony if they're still lurking.
Do it.
No, it's just Final... Speaking of rants, my turn. Final Fantasy rant. And I suppose Elvie can participate too if 14 has one of these moments, but 14 is kind of harder to rope into this category because it's the online service game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little different, but Elvie might be able to chime in on this one too. And it happens to every long-form RPG, but I was just noticing it for Final Fantasy X because I was watching a speedrunner go through it again yesterday, and there's this one part of the game that always, like, ruins my shit. I laugh so hard. because it's so transparent that this is like, oh, they didn't put any of the budget here. There's no money, no dev time, no nothing went here. They had bigger fish to fry. This is like the most budget cut looking thing in the entire game. But in some games that kind of looks like, oh, you could just kind of smell it. It's like there should have been a dungeon here, or there should have been a boss fight here, or there should have just been any kind of cutscene or plot or explanation here, but there wasn't. And FF10
there should have been
that,
something.
Yeah, there should have been a little more to what we got, but it's like they put their money elsewhere, and you could tell. FF10 has it in a funny place because it's like it's usually in like not the final dungeon, but like the penultimate dungeon. It's like, oh, we're running out of money, but we still want the final bits of the game to be good, so it's like cut all the shit right before it. That's always how that goes down. In FF10, it's a whole fucking city. It's called Bavel. It's like and it's so important to like the plot of the game. It's very hilarious. But it happens right before it's like not the penultimate dungeon, I guess, but like right before both of those. Oh, hang on.
We're having angst.
Sorry, angst time.
This ability. Someday I'll attack humans.
I mean, that's a leap to make, logically speaking.
Yeah, I don't get the, like, you've been living alive this entire time, I've never once done it, but suddenly you learn this information and you just change.
So I find the irony of telling Dante, a half-demon, that because she's created, she's going to attack humans, when demons attack humans all the time, and he has yet to be that kind of character.
I know, an example.
Yeah.
You're right, an example's right in front of her.
And she's just like, no, I can't be trusted, you must kill me, you person that has a bloodline that is known to enslave humans.
I guess she's not processing
I can understand her logic in that regard, because she is created by someone specifically who is trying to kill him. So there is the underlying logic of maybe there is a bit of programming that will attack him that he's not aware of.
Oh, but Dante deserves it, and he's been impaled 1,000 times.
Well, Dante's had years and
but
years
not
and years
this game.
to process what he is.
This game's Dante is a bitch.
Oh yeah, he's an asshole. I mean, he's always kind of been an asshole, but this game doesn't even try to redeem it.
Yeah.
No, there's an asshole, and then there's what we expect of Dante.
Yeah.
Right. No, sorry, back to Vavel, I need to rant. Tony knows exactly what I'm talking about with the city. You go here multiple times, very important things happen here. The city is very crucial to the lore, but you never actually get to like go in the city at all. It's like they didn't have time to build it.
Oh.
It's like they decided to put the money into all the zones that came after it in the finale and the final dungeon, which is fair. When you see the logic, it's like you only got so much money, it's like fair, but it's always hilarious when you get to that. It's the first couple of times you kind of get skirted around, you get put in it has 2 dungeons technically if you count the Cloister of Trials or whatever the fuck, the most annoying one of all. And you have to go there like 3-4 times, and the final time you go there is the funniest of all. It's like right after, that's after you do the penultimate dungeon, and you walk back in there, because that's basically the game's, it's basically the fucking Vatican. It's where the seat of the religion is that's corrupt and evil. And you were fucking excommunicated from that religion last you checked, and you were put in prison and they tried to kill you, but you just walk back in there and you confront the Pope, and you're like, hey Pope, what's with all that shit we saw back at that last dungeon? And then, like, the game doesn't even deign to explain how you walked into the Vatican again, even though you're all wanted criminals. Don't worry about that. And the whole part of this whole, it's like, Pope, what's up with this? And he's like, You did what to the whatever that's supposed to kill sin? You killed them? Oh, we're doomed! And then he fucking sends himself to the afterlife in front of you.
No! You did what? Oh, I gotta go. Goodbye.
He's like, keep the dog out of there. I have to go now.
My planet needs me.
People need me.
My planet needs me. And then your religious zealot character is like, oh, that rotten son of a shoe puff. It's like, that's it. That's the cutscene. And then you leave and you're like, I guess we gotta go plan C. Pope didn't have any ideas for us.
Pope is dead.
It's such lazy writing that it gets to just raw hilarious. Like, you fight like 3 bosses there in a half-ass sewer dungeon and another stupid puzzle dungeon, and like, you never get to explore this city. You're supposed to be the biggest city in the entire world. It's like they just cut so much money out of that song. But I dare say every Final Fantasy kind of has that issue in any long-form RPG. And DMC, you've played 13. Is there a point you can probably point at and say, like, that's where the money went away?
Probably when it gets to the quote-unquote open world aspect, which is like 80% of the way into the game. Because
that's what I've heard, that you're in hallways forever and then it opens up.
Yeah, well, because the open world aspect is completely optional. You can just ignore it and continue on with the plot.
That's kind of a bummer. Because that sounds like it has potential. But they didn't, like, sink enough, like, assets into it to make it worth your time, or...
Well, no, it's just you don't think that you can actually go do it half the time, so you just continue on the plot, not realizing that you'll lock yourself out of it.
Oh, fucking awesome.
Because in the open world aspect, when you're back on the actual world, that's where you can get all the, you know, the super gear that most of the games typically have.
Ah, okay. It's almost like, God, what do they call that when you're doing side quests before the final dungeon or whatever?
Side quest, really? That's really all it is.
Yeah, I guess endgame grinding, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, and it has some of the worst fucking drop rates, like 1% for a single item you need to get to forge the best weapons. And you have to fight an enemy that takes like 30 minutes to kill.
Dude, sounds great. It sounds fun. Yay.
Yeah, there's a reason I didn't do it.
Something that
you
is
think I went for
equivalent to
14?
that. It kind of, and I remember it's a thing where I feel like they shouldn't have cut it. It's a thing where they cut content actually.
Oh,
and then
okay, yeah.
So here's the explanation about why it's similar. So they had this section of the very first part of the very first expansion of the very first story of the game, where they cut a lot of content because a lot of people quit at that section because it was just side fetch quests. And they did a bunch of cutting, which was good, and then they cut this one side quest, which I thought was fun and gave context, because without it, people are just like, oh man, this happened, that was strange.
Yeah, why did this happen?
Yeah, but with it, you actually go through and you have a couple NPCs that are just like fucking with you.
Well done, by the way. You flawlessly swum around that looks like terrible.
Yeah, and like, I only know that they cut it because when I played it,
and then
I didn't have the cut version. I did all the fetch quests.
Oh.
And then they cut it, and I watched our mutual friend Charlotte stream it, and with the cut, without the content they had cut.
If it weren't for Charlotte, you wouldn't have been able to see it.
Yeah, and then like, so I know the context that had been given that I liked, and then I watched her not have it, and this feels like something was cut, but only in like, if I pretend I like didn't know about it, and like I feel like there could have been something added that they just didn't add, but I know they had added it. They just also cut it from the game to save time and to make sure people didn't rage quit their game out of spite.
That's interesting. Yeah, something that was implemented, but then they decided to remove it for pacing reasons.
Well, like, that section of the game is so badly paced. Like, I'd almost stopped playing 14 because it was bad.
No.
And there are a lot of people saying...
Which expansion was it? Which one are you talking about?
That is that's the base game.
Oh, base game. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And so that's when you're actually, like, mostly leveling up your first time and figuring it all out, and suddenly there used to be hours of content of you just fetch questing.
Oh, yeah, God.
And the reason is stupid, they're throwing a banquet for you, and you supplied your own banquet shit.
What?
Boy, I love when video games do that. I feel like that's very familiar. It's like, oh, we're gonna have something in your honor. Can you go get all the shit for
Yeah.
Like, that's so video game.
Yeah. And then they kind of just go, oh yeah, back to the plot now. We just wanted to make sure you had a good meal before you maybe go die.
Jeez. We need you to kill the main course and bring us meat.
Yeah.
Demon fish.
Oh, demon fish.
Notice how it's not like a cool looking demon fish, it's just a fish.
Fish. spooky. I think for 14, I don't quite know because there's so much story that I've marathoned through. I don't know if there's like a specific section.
It's presented so strangely, and like you said, it's like they'll decide to put it in, they can roll it back at any point. So it's like, it's not like a finished product that you can sit back from and analyze.
Oh, do you like I finally got a bow gun?
You did.
Oh, is it technically a spear gun right now because you're underwater?
No, it's specifically a bow gun.
Okay.
It's just it's only for underwater. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta
cool,
show you.
I guess.
It's a bow gun. It just only works
they call
underwater.
It a bow gun? That's a crossbow, for God's sake. Why do they call it that?
Well, I mean, because a crossbow, you have to individually reload each shot, and it's acting more like a gun that shoots arrows.
I guess. Magic weird bow gun. Go. So funny. How do you like the blue marine, Fox? Tony, if you're still listening, I would say that section in FF8 is definitely Disc 4. The entire world map for Disc 4.
Don't you just love a fish that can turn invisible?
Oh, and I know exactly where that would be in Final Fantasy IX. Because I know Pony and I played through that recently, or Pony played it recently. They should have had another Destiny Just Explorer would have fully taken over. Yeah, the idea, and I think the vanilla FF15 fucks this up too. It brings you into a ruined world, or a world, taken over by the baddie, but there's nothing to do in it, so it sucks. And it's like, nah, yeah, that's run out of money energy right there. They couldn't do anything else. They run out of fucking budget. For like 30 minutes. And then you load up Disc 4, and then the only thing you can really do on it, there's if you're really a freak, you can level on the world map, kind of, or go find the Card Queen, but then there's just that in the final dungeon, that's all there is. It's a weird waste of a fourth disc. For 9, Pony, you might remember this. There was a part where the game. Remember, the game decided to split your party up. You had 8 characters, and it split it into teams of 2. And then it sent you all to fight bosses simultaneously, but it only let you control one of the parties of 4.
Why?
One of the 4 parties that got split up. And it's like, oh, we only got to beat one of these bosses. It feels like the other 3 were cut content.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you meant in 15. Yeah, there's not much there. Yeah, Aiden. Oh, there we go. Kill that barracuda looking bitch.
It's not even a proper barracuda. It's like a barracuda that's been cut in half.
Yeah, normally being demonic enhances you, not cuts you off.
It was the bitches of demons. All it could do was turn invisible underwater.
Ooh, what power. No, yeah, in 15. Yeah, I was really disappointed in Vanilla 15. It's like that game that came out way too soon. It wasn't ready. They did not expect that.
I agree.
And it also doesn't help that half the plot wasn't in the game.
Yeah, 2 years later, they finally released, what was it, the King's Edition or whatever, with all the DLC, and you're like, oh, we're done now! It's like, finally? Too late, I'm moving on, bye.
I just found out how I said the inciting incident was in a movie that wasn't in the fucking game.
True, they were doing that multimedia content idea fucked up shit. That didn't work.
There's nothing wrong with elaborating upon things that happen in the games in a multimedia aspect, but you need to have part of it still in the game to give us fucking context.
The cut content from Xenoblade 2 was editing.
Gameplay, shooting at something off screen. Oh, there.
I like how it swam up to me and then stopped to wait for me to shoot it before it even attempted anything. Oh, I can't wait to be finished with this fucking game.
Wait, you're halfway through the missions right now?
I don't remember what number I'm on.
You're on like 7.
Oh yeah.
Seven.
I don't think you're gonna do it tonight.
If not, it'll
Thinking-
be guaranteed, but the next time it will definitely be fucking finished. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's only 2 character paths.
Yeah, and there's usually about 16-minute missions minimum.
Well, the game's mercifully short, yeah, that's in its favor.
It doesn't feel short.
Yeah.
That's because every time you glance at the screen, it's the main character standing in the center, firing at an enemy on the other side of the room.
What does it mean, reflect my power? Reflection is not a thing we have.
You're supposed to find something that does that?
Oh, there we go. Apparently I can reflect things as in Devil Trigger mode.
Ah.
When it works.
Jeez. Very timely.
Yeah, it's not even giving me the Devil Trigger stuff. Brilliant.
Woohoo.
So, just... Come on, we'll do it again. That is such a weird way to run up a wall.
It's fine.
Well, I can't get Devil Trigger up here, so I'm going to back down into the water controls, apparently.
Good fuck.
Yeah, apparently. No, that's where we came out of. Nothing in there. There we go, apparently that's all I needed to do. Okay, these seem to be just infinitely spawning. And the camera is so bad in this game.
For this character's effort sounds or Laura Croft's effort sounds. Ah! Oh. Ah! Yeah, and it is kind of telling that Tomb Raider Anniversary's combat's way more exciting than this.
That's saying something.
Man. Audie's been having a blast with that game, last I heard.
That's because he hasn't had to play this.
Which one came out first? I'm about to look, because they're both PS2 games, right?
I have no idea about the Lara ones.
2007 for Tomb Raider Anniversary. Devil May Cry 2. Okay, so the Anniversary is 4 years younger than this game. Beg your pardon, it's incredibly funny. But it has QTEs! But yeah, it does have the funny QTEs where there's an like a specially programmed unique death for Laura for each QTE that fails. And I remember that. You know, I remember now. Now that Pony's playing it, there was like death compilations for Laura on the internet. It's like crazy. It's like, yeah, if you are gonna have QTEs which are annoying, at least do that. Ooh, pretty waterfalls.
They're pretty, but they're horrible to get depth perception on. Oh, you.
No, it's just funny because you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the platforming not great. Yeah, you don't usually associate the PS2 era with great platforming or combat.
Don't associate that with Devil May Cry either.
Well, we know in the next game they get it right.
Yeah, they get it right, but there's still also platforming bullshit. Because that's just a recurring thing for some reason. Oh, there's an amulet bit you didn't tell me about.
Oh.
In mission 7?
Aqua Heart.
What about after the Aqua Heart? What's the next one? They have the Aqua Heart.
8 Quick Heart.
Does it say anything about 3 balls?
Yes.
Okay.
That first destroy 1 orb, and count how many hits it takes to break it.
Oh, this is just destroy them more quickly.
Yeah.
And we know to ignore that, because it's not going to fucking matter. What the fuck are you doing, Lucia? Okay, fuck this. I'm not bothering. She can't single target save her life.
Jeez. Looks great.
I'm so fucking over this game. At least her final boss is easier than Dante's final boss, even though that turned out to be easier than I remember it being.
Ooh.
This guy again.
Got Big Daddy energy.
No, this is big stepdaddy energy.
Big step there.
Okay, the guitar isn't allowed to be going as hard as it is. Like, can you hear that guitar just going?
I hear it, yeah, it's just going.
Finally, some good fucking battle music.
Yeah, looks like Devil May Cry has two redeeming traits. It has Lucia and somewhat okay battle music.
I do like Lucy. It's a shame they're in a crappy game.
Yeah.
And it's the same that the only other thing that uses Lucia is the fucking Netflix anime.
Oh,
But it's even worse, she shows up for like 2 split-second scenes. Such a fun boss fight.
let's go.
We have about 20 minutes until old people time.
Oh, that's fine. That's like 4 levels.
Cup.
Hey Dante, we found an owner hole for you.
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
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 I do not deserve this power.
You can tell he really cares.
Yep.
Yes. I've got something that I need to take care of.
I have a burning sensation. I need you to leave.
Cut.
Go see a doctor for that.
I don't think there are demon doctors.
Yeah, that sucks. It's like, I guess
Next
I
one
don't
is
have
an
medical
11.
insurance.
What was that?
The next heart is an 11.
Then we got a bit.
Ooh, custom. Yes, my office so fancy.
For a defect, you show promise. But did you really think you could deceive me? Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia. Don't call me Kai.
Then why did you come here? Let me guess. seek my
Die!
Kai says die.
We fight.
I'd like to point out this is the exact same boss fight that Dante did.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
prior.
gonna have to assume she doesn't win it.
No, we know she doesn't, because when Dante gets here, she's strung up, remember?
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Not gonna put up a fight or anything. Just gonna let me keep stabbing ya. Oh shit, he did something. Pity it's just a shield.
You lose, Kai.
No, I already your health bar, I win.
This is bullshit.
He used the power of White Savior.
Oh god, no!
That man is going to bring me the Arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh, Arcana.
Here's another 3 for you.
No!
Crap like that doesn't interest me.
So whatever.
Your swan song will.
Guys, puns make no sense.
Cannot win. Someone is holding you.
Puns? I'm waiting for these puns to happen.
It feels like he's reaching for one, but he didn't grasp it.
Forget about me.
No, it feels like he's reaching for him and then just went off a completely irrelevant direction.
I've got you.
It's like that guy in Boondock Saints. Why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out of here?
No, but see, that's a subversion of expectation. That makes it funny.
That guy is funnier than Dante.
Well, funnier than this Dante.
Alright, cool. Ending a mission with being rescued like a fucking damsel. Feels good.
I mean, we knew it was going to happen because it literally happened in Dante's campaign.
Yeah, it did. Just silly.
Why did you save me?
I was created by him.
I was created
Why? Okay.
by him.
Every hero has
That's
a
right, bro.
weakness.
But the ritual was activated because of me.
There's still time.
We have until the sun is completely eclipsed. But how are you going to enter the building?
By violently thrusting into it.
Hell yeah.
Where there's a will, right?
Dante enters that building through its toothed butthole.
Mother,
Yes, it is true that we are not tied by blood. But our ties are bound
Yeah,
by
Grandma, what?
history and experience, which is much deeper than blood. Now go. Everything I know, I have passed on to you.
Hook blur.
My daughter.
Well, they're gonna send themselves like that Pope in FF10.
mother.
Oh, that was it.
I think at this current rate, I think I'm gonna end the stream at the exact same point I ended last time. Oh, fuck off. There was a thingy. Where is it? There it is. You lied, Ovi. There was one on Mission 10.
Huh. Hold on. Literally does not have that one.
Oh no,
Quick
no, yeah. Wait, then
This
what was
is
that?
8.
The heart of a running demon beast.
Listen, you have access to the thing I'm using.
Maybe that it has multiple ways of earning it, and it's just everyone assume it's the first one.
Yeah, maybe.
Bye, Shadow Monkeys. Two more.
Hey, it's Bone.
It's a poem.
Here for
Oh,
the last
shit.
10 minutes.
You actually have a picture then now.
Oh shit, let me go turn it off. I'll leave it on for now.
Thank you.
Too lazy to go open another browser window.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And last time I looked, you had like 5,000 souls, and now you have 3 times that number.
I do. I can't see.
You
Wait,
have
let me look.
1,500 now. Or 15,000 rather. Yeah, you got like 10,000 in the last half hour.
I think it was from the boss fight. I think that mission's supposed to give you a lot of them. Except if I remember from when I was reading, if you need to farm red orbs, that's the mission you farm.
Oh, gotcha.
Because you complete it in a minute and you get like 8,000.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
Should be a blue. Oh. Zamrak.
Those are swords?
They're fucking cleavers.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they do look like giant cleaver blades. Do they just throw letters onto a page for the name of all these swords?
I know, right? Feels like it.
They're weird because they're almost words, but they're not. It's a weird. It's like you should have gone fully nonsensical instead of 50% a word.
I mean, it could also just be a different word in French or African.
True.
Welcome back, Shu.
That felt so quickly. Hey, remember y'all were talking earlier about spicy water?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had the gray version of that, the bathroom version.
Oh?
Oh, diarrhea?
I have spicy bathroom. There you go.
Ah. What caused the bathroom splits?
Hey, I'll be just saying diarrhea, thank you.
I'm too autistic for your
No
fucking
room for
innuendos.
subtlety here. No room for subtlety. You're right. We're all
Andre,
friends here.
but who calls diarrhea spicy water?
I was
Spicy
tied
toilet water.
in to an earlier conversation.
That's what you get for eating bin chicken.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I get for eating gators today, apparently.
Yeah, you're too white for that.
Too white for the Cajun food, and yet I live here.
The door should be right there. The inside should be the giant spider scorpion.
What?
Because he's guarding the butthole.
Let him in the butthole.
Butthole Guardian. Is that a spin-off band to Butthole Surfers?
Butthole Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, no. I don't want to watch that.
Why? It'd prevent buttholes
actually,
from
no,
being invaded.
I have seen that movie. It's called Beavis and Butthead Do the World.
Oh.
Alright, it's our friend again. Phantom. Favorite spider.
I'm just... like, I understand Phantom being here because it's just Guardian bullshit, but... At some point, Griffin's supposed to show up because it's literally within the final boss, but Griffin has not been encountered once.
Kinda lame. I'm sure even Pony would appreciate an opportunity to shoot at a bird.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you mean, even me? Like, especially me.
Sorry. The other half of that sentence is, even if you don't appreciate the boss design, you can at least shoot at it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Being able to destroy a bird, always a good time.
Just let me get on top of you, you stupid ass. There we go.
I like how Marley is
Sounds
looking
good.
miserable, because it's like, this is the next, like, 3, 4, 5 months. It's too hot to cuddle. Like, she attempts
That's
to
quitter
cuddle,
talk.
and then it gets too hot, and she's like, I gotta get up. No, I'm
That's
coming up.
Twitter talk.
That's like, it's the slippy thing. It's too hot!
I will
can't take it
will
anymore.
show her the way.
Man, I love attacks that I can't escape from.
Just dodge.
I can't dodge. It literally would not let me do anything until it took out 75% of my health bar.
Just push the dodge button.
I tried. I pushed every button. Nothing was working.
Push that button.
Push, do L1, R1, L2, R2, start select.
The game might have a fucking heart attack if I did that.
In some, well, I guess PS2 games. No, wait, yeah, did the PS1 have both shoulders? Forget.
No, I want to say no, maybe. Let me go check.
If it didn't, then yeah, PS2 games started having that shortcut where if you pushed the 4 shoulders, start and select, it did a hard reset of the game without question, which could fuck you over if you were frustrated.
Hey Google Images, can you please show me the back of the controller? Nope. Nope. Nope.
You can't just go PS1 controller and shows you everything.
I know, right? Can I just get a rotatable 3D model of the controller and not just all front-facing angles of it that don't show all the shoulder buttons?
Is this the one where I have to kill the thing over the empty spot? Schumann, this is it here. Yeah.
Are we already at 11?
Yep.
God.
We are exactly where we started the stream.
I love how they say the same strategy area an area as with Dante, and I do not know where he wants to do where that is. Whatever you did last time.
I didn't do anything last time because you weren't here to tell me it was a thing.
Okay, so he got the healing card in here.
No, Dante didn't get the healing heart, and he already had the healing heart.
Cute. This is 11, right?
This is Lucia's 11, yeah.
Yeah, Lucia's 11. Just says same way. Oh, maybe they're just saying. Okay. I think I see what they're saying. Okay. There's a big lump on the ground where there is no eye.
Yeah.
To obtain this heart, you need to knock an enemy on top of this lump for the chrono heart to be revealed.
Cool. Wish I knew how to knock enemies on top of shit.
If you're facing Miss Ira's, try to high time one on top of it. Or
okay.
shoot a flying enemy
Oh,
out of the sky to follow.
I accidentally did it.
Good job.
You know what? It's the best way to do it.
Anyway, anyone wondering from our research, the original PlayStation 1 controller had 2 pairs of shoulder buttons and no analogs.
Okay, so then the
Right, that's it. They had no
PS1
analog
games were
sticks.
doing it.
Yes.
So even in a PS1 game, yeah, there was. I forget which one. I know for sure, like Final Fantasy VII had that, and so I don't know if it was a developer that did it, if it was a type of game. Some games had it, some games didn't. I just know that it was a shortcut to hard reset.
Yes, you're right. Now that you mentioned that, I do
the shoulder
remember
buttons. And
well, I think that's a
it
soft
just
reset, isn't
PS1?
it? If you do it through the software.
PlayStation 2 games.
a few PlayStation 2 games had it said there, but mostly it was just PS1 games.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was meant to get you out of like a
remember
soft
that.
lock, I think, or
Yeah, it's
if you
a soft
couldn't,
reset. Yeah.
it just resets the. Well, no, yeah, it's like hitting the reset button on the console. So yeah, you didn't want to do it if you were in the middle of a game, I guess is the lesson here.
That's obvious. Well, that's why they made it hard to do. You had to hit all the buttons.
Yeah, it did every buttons.
Like how time stop affects everything but the actual fucking clock.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, apparently.
There you go, fucked.
When nobody speaks for the game, that's hard.
Yeah, fuck you, butthole.
One purpose for it.
Yeah.
This room reminds me. Didn't Eternal Darkness have a room that looked like this? The big hole in the middle.
Mammon, I think. No, it wasn't Mammon. That was the son of Satan or whatever. It's Mantarok. That's the name of the
Mantarok, the name of the
Yeah.
stupid eldritch god in that game. Yeah.
It's the first area of the game, and when you return to it later as other characters, that's when Mantarok has basically taken over it. He's taken over the ground level, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, the conceit of that game is so cool.
Very cool. I'm so bummed there's no sequel or anything, because it's such a neat idea playing through, like, say, probably 4 or 5 set pieces, but throughout time and different characters, and every time stuff's different, added, taken away. It's so good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. It was a period piece broken up across different characters who were just like fucking nobodies.
Yeah, they were just chosen,
that was part
essentially.
of the best part. Yeah, they were.
Right.
I mean, that's just
they were
typical
fated
Lovecraft.
to be there. Yeah, they're fated to be there, but they're really just kind of nothing. They don't have really any special abilities per se. They're not superheroes.
No, yeah, one of them was like a firefighter, I think. He was the closest one. I think it was one of the last characters.
It was just.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's a Centurion. No, I always laugh because the very last character before the finale of the game is the firefighter, who's the giant black guy, but he gets to use like the assault rifle because he finds a dead soldier. So even though
finally,
like the last playable character, there's a few characters that can use guns, but yeah, he by far has the most insane one. So yeah, no, I love that you get different weapons, ranged and melee in each time period.
Yeah, isn't the medieval fucking France guy just like a complete pussy, and it's like this section sucks? I was trying to remember.
Yeah, his was like one of them was an architect, I think. He was a puss. You had one of them was like a harem girl. She actually becomes.
Oh, hey, we beat the mission.
She actually becomes a statue, and then there's such a wide range of characters.
Actually, hang on, that deserves a little more because I guess we're about time to wrap up, aren't we, Albie?
Yeah, we're at old people time.
Y'all can leave. I'm gonna fucking finish this game so we can get done with it.
Okay.
We're doing that? I'm 20 to 30 minutes from the ending. I might as well.
Every time you say that, you're a goddamn liar. You're like, I'm so close, guys. 2 hours later. Okay,
you can literally look up how many missions left. I'm pretty sure there's 4, and I know at least 2 of them are very short boss fights.
Well, I'm off. Good night.
Alright, so even if there's 4 and there's 20 minutes a pop, yeah, it's another hour, so we're out.
Devil May Cry missions aren't 20 minutes. They're usually 5 to 10. At least in the early games.
Earlier you just said they were like 14.
There's 16 missions minimum.
I'm calling you out, man.
Well, Dante's campaign literally ended on mission 16, and 2 of those were like a 3-minute boss fight.
No, that's legit though. I'm gonna wish you good luck on the rest of this then, and I will catch the VOD. And if the VOD is longer than half an hour, I'm gonna come and ping you and
we're gonna come holler at your ass.
Okay, so you guys are leaving at the 3-hour 20 mark. I'll make note of that.
Well, mark it down.
See how much longer it takes you to beat this. So we'll get back with you.
Yep. Night, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Always happy to. Bye. Ugh. Okay. Okay. That's one sacrilege. No, that's back towards the start. I wonder who I'm fighting, because it was Bulwark last time. That doesn't make sense for Lucia. Why are we fighting Trismegia?
Anyone who seeks to pass this point is destined to die.
You fool! Everyone is destined to die.
What the fuck? So hot. Ugh. Yeah, we saw this before. Ugh, okay. Should just be Arius and then... Oh no, is it...
You defeated...
Wait, did I think that put the too many bosses?
There's just one thing left. Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vida Marley. The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth is... I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time! Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils. Was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But...
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go. See you around.
Don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Dante.
No, I was right. There is 2 more fights.
Arius? It seems I have to finish him off myself.
Can I grab anything? I can grab blue orb. Oh, fuck off. Wait, I can... Oh my god. There is it. It's over here.
You are not human. You are just a monster.
That's rich.
I created.
Dante told me. Devils never cry.
That Wilhelm-esque roar.
must not worry.
Pretty sure that's it.
I am sure that he will return. Everything is just as it was with Sparta.
Oh my.
What is it, my dear?
Both sides are heads.
Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
He tricked me. That macho.
Oh, thank fuck this is over. Oh. Oh, I do like the Argosax design though. It's a cool fucking lamprey-esque design. It's just brilliant. I didn't realize she was waiting in his shop.
My job is hunting devils. Devils never cry. I know. He did the same thing.
But Sparta did come back.
She has even less missions. Okay. Okay, well, that's Silver May Cry 2. I got Pwn with Doom tomorrow. That'll be fun. I'm pretty sure we're close to finishing it. No idea what Elvie and I are doing on the weekend. Sure, streaming on Mondays as usual. Just go check her out for cool art. Then Pwn throughout the week. Go check him out for have really fun streams because he's a great guy. Then back here next week for Devil May Cry 3 where shit gets good again. Good night, everybody. There's the fucking... Oh.
2.